Oh, so that's full hollow. That looks insane. It looks like a fucking monster, like a devil with the horns.
It's like bigger than the previous one.
Oh, so there's like a different world where the spirits fight, I guess. Wait, this story is actually so cool. I like it a lot. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Perun here as well as Tsu.
Yeah.
In today's video, we're reacting to all of the 23 forms of Ichigo, the main guy from Bleach. I've never watched Bleach. I think maybe I've seen like 1 or 2 fights. I'm not sure if you've seen it.
Yeah, like the first episode.
Yeah, so we're pretty much new to it. Yeah, this will be really cool to see like all of his forms. I know there's a new season coming out, or a movie.
I think it's a season.
Yeah, new season coming out.
I want to say thank you so much all of the supporters from Patreon for supporting this channel. Appreciate it very much. If you want to see more videos and have early access, get on Patreon, and thank you so much for the support. Let's get into the video.
Coming in at number 1 is Ichigo's human form.
Of course, you're gonna start with the human form.
This form is the weakest out of all
basic
of Ichigo's modes for obvious reasons.
I bet he's like human form is still like super strong.
Proves to everyone how
Maybe,
strong he is in
yeah.
the
He's putting his head in
the gang's leader's phone
into the cement ground.
For the other gang members.
This looks super old though.
Oh yeah,
beating
it's old.
the living shit out of them, freeing Sato.
Wait, is he like psychotic?
2, we have soul form.
Why did he like
Alma? This is a
soul
form that all
No
humans
idea.
take after their death, with a chain suspended all the way from their heart to the ground.
Wait, he
The chain
died?
in itself is like a timer. It starts to deteriorate.
No, like you know they separate your soul from your body.
Oh.
If it reaches the end and the whole chain disappears, a person turns into a hollow. The only way to save a person's soul is to send it to the Soul Society.
So he can like separate his body and soul.
In the process called
Interesting.
Coming in at number 3, we have Shinigami base form. This was the
Shinigami.
iconic moment etched into our hearts
Shinigami
that
means
everything started from with
Grim
Ichigo
Reaper,
taking the powers
Death
of
Reaper.
Rukia and stabbing himself with her Zanpakuto, becoming a substitute Shinigami and killing the Hollow pursuer.
Is that
Ichigo
way? He
was
looks
the
crazy.
only other Shinigami in the Shihakusho, a pitch
So
dark
cool.
kimono that all Shinigami
Why is there like a
wear,
massive
with
arm
a
behind
gigantic
him?
blade on his back, signifying how
Has he chopped it
immense
off?
his Ryutsu is.
Oh yeah.
And how low his control over it is as well. Coming in at
Crazy.
number 4, we have the Shikai form.
That's
After
the
his
mask
utter
thing,
defeat at the
right?
hands of Renji and
Shikai.
Kuchiki Byakuya, and the events that took place
Byakuya.
afterwards, Ichigo
I remember
began to train
my
with Kuchiki
classmate
Uraha
was
looks
such
super
a
edgy.
underneath his
my classmate was such a
workplace
big
and
fan
home.
of
During
Byakuya.
this training,
She had
Ichigo
like
learns of the existence of the Shikai form
merch.
and Bankai form of a
like
Zanpakuto,
everywhere.
and learns that to unlock his Shikai form, he needs to learn the name of his blade, which is later on revealed to be Zangetsu.
Why
And
does he
coming
have
in
the
at number
blade
5
in like a
is
box?
Zangetsu.
No
Speak of the
idea.
devil, but like we just talked about him. Zangetsu is the spirit.
Wait, so
light
I feel
inside
like
Ichigo
all of
and
his forms are like outside of his body?
Yeah, I think so.
the embodiment of
'Cause
his
you can
blade.
see him
He has
and then
form
the
of an old man
forms.
in a black cape
Right?
covering him from his
That's
neck to
him,
toe
and
with
that's
long
like-
hair and eyeglasses on his face. Ichigo prefers calling him Zangetsu Osan, translating to Old Man Zangetsu. Coming in at number 6 is the Bankai form. After being so close from the tower
like
where
half,
his beloved
half
dear
outside,
friend
half
Rukia was held captive,
inside.
Ichigo went full throttle in order to rescue her, only to be utterly destroyed once again by the crazy power and speed of Kuchiki Byakuya.
I already like him.
Ichigo, overwhelmed by his enemy, fell conscious only to be carried to
Yeah, I
safety
used
by
to think
Yoichi
Byakuya was so handsome
Fioin,
too.
promising Byakuya to
Looking
teach
at my
him
friend's
Bankai
merch.
in merely
Edgy
3
character.
days. And
Badass,
she did
edgy.
in 2 days. Ichigo learned to master his Bankai, taking his powers to an even higher level, something that no one before him was ever
Even
able
higher.
to accomplish, and for once he was able to fight against Byakuya.
I feel like his sword is getting bigger and bigger every time, right?
In terms of
Bigger
Bankai
means
for a Bankai.
stronger.
And speed for speed. Coming in at number 7, we have Hollow Ichigo. Hollow
Hollow
Ichigo, as the
Ichigo.
name
Oh,
implies,
so he became
looks
a
like
hollow.
Ichigo, but retains the white characteristic of a hollow, as well with the best lines in the series
Oh,
and
damn.
the most savage
Bleeding.
fighting style you can ever see a sword
Byakuya.
apply. This
Dead.
version is the complete opposite of Ichigo and allows his killer instincts to go wild.
Oh, so this is like his
unhindered
mental
and
form.
unhinged by anything.
What?
All he knows is blood, thirst.
Yeah, this is like a
and
rage
fight.
form.
Coming in at number 8, we have Hollowification. This form is to prove of
Hollowification.
Hollow Ichigo taking the reins of the fight and finishing off what Ichigo himself could not. In this modern form, a hollow mask forms on the face of Ichigo, and his face is reminiscent of that of a hollow. This form brings a lot of kick to it, adding
So
even
him being in this form forms the mask?
more
that's kinda
firepower
insane.
to an already powerful Getsuga Tensho, rivaling even the
Interesting.
ultimate technique of Byakuya and defeating him once and for all. Until Ichigo was able to master that form, however, he would go completely out of control and fight over the range with
like
hollow.
half of his body is like
Coming in at number 9 is full
hollow, yeah?
After Ichigo
Oh,
loses
so that's
complete
full
control of his
hollow.
body, he becomes a complete hollowed monster from head to toe with a scary, creepy
That
eye,
looks
the hole in his chest,
insane.
Can he
and,
turn
of
back,
course,
though?
the
Is
killer
the
and
I think
reflection?
so. I think so.
Few are those who fought against his form and
Holy.
came out unscathed, including
He's like
the
a
He
Vizard.
looks
demon.
insane.
Yeah.
Took turns fighting Ichigo
Literally
until
became
Rip
a
this
demon.
guy, he's done.
his form. To the
Wait,
point
what?
They started to believe that Ichigo is a
What?
lost cause and needs to be put down. This form
Oh,
does
he
not
fought
know
these, like-
he went
how to hold
berserk.
back, and anyone unlucky enough to be at the end of his attacks is, well.
Is he alive?
Coming in at number 10 is Vizard. After Ichigo was
Oh, he
successfully
came
able
out.
to control his hollowification after kicking Hollow Ichigo's ass in the inside world, he added
Oh,
yet
so there's
another
like a different
power
world
to
where
his
the
powers
spirits
and
fight, I
multipliers.
guess.
He mostly
Wait,
uses
this
his
story is
hollow
actually
mass
so cool.
ability
I like it a
in
lot.
Bankai form, since
Yeah.
the Shikai
Reminds me a lot
can't
of,
withstand its strain and power. Even his Bankai form struggled
Shaman
with
King.
holding the
Little
Yeah, little
Vizard
bit,
form
little bit.
for more than mere minutes. And it was thanks to this form
The
that
whole
he was
spirit,
able to
like,
protect
world and
Orihime and win against Grimmjow, besting him even in his resurrection form, delivering a Getsuga Tensho right at his face, swatting him like a bug from the sky. Coming in at number 11 is Vasto
Get outta
Lorde.
here, you
This
bug.
was, and forever will be, one of the most unexpected outcomes in a battle. In this battle, with Okira, Cypher, Ichigo actually lost and died.
Wait.
Even though his
Oh my
death
God.
didn't last, the powerlessness
he
he
came
felt
back?
in the defeat at the hands of Okira,
Damn.
as well as the merciless
Did he rip out his
attack
heart or
he suffered
something?
from him,
They
that
just
ripped
stabbed
a
it.
hole
Oh.
through his chest was more than enough to set the mood that the main character lost,
Damn.
and all hope is gone. In those few seconds of despair,
Literally
we
a
felt
black
that seemed
hole.
like a century. Something awoke in Ichigo and revived him, kinda. The hole in his chest was still there, so this could mean only one thing.
So
and
is
the
he
long
immortal
hair
or
and
what?
Wait,
horns were
did-
more than enough to know.
Did it
what
come
is
out from
coming.
his body?
Next thing we knew,
I think
Like
so.
the
held
soul?
a sword to his hand like Thor calls Mjolnir.
What?
And then it came. The howl that shook Hueco Mundo and Okira to their core. Right after it came a
So it's like the
Oscuros
form that was inside
that
of him,
brought
right?
destruction
Upgraded Hollow.
onto the battlefield. In the true battle
Looks like a
started
fucking
between
monster,
Ichigo,
like a
Vasto
devil with the
Lorde,
horns.
and Okira.
It's like bigger than the
battle
previous
was a swift
one.
one, and Okira found himself
Oh my
back into
God,
the
what a
corner,
badass.
Damn, he
especially
looks
after he
older
tanked the Cero
too.
spear
Yeah.
attack. Actually,
And the hair is
tanked
longer?
isn't the right word here. He freaking broke it with his
What?
bare hands. And the next thing he did was fire an empowered Cero
Damn.
right at Okira.
Bro,
Point
right? Did you see? It's
blank,
like right next to his
just like
face.
he
He
did
fired
to
it.
him.
Holy shit.
Oh my, how the tables have turned. And just how freaking epic it was. However, with the return of Ichigo to his senses, he shed his tears and remorse that he couldn't fight Okira on equal footing.
Ooh,
Coming in at number
okay.
12 is Kusanada. The Kusanada are the
Kusanada.
guardians
What's
of
that
the
shiny
souls
now?
of the damned in hell.
Metallic
And when a
looking.
hollow that had committed
I
heinous
feel like they're not in
actions
even in the world
gates of
anymore.
hell
They're in
appear,
like it's like hell,
Kusanada is what stabs it and drags it into the gate.
right?
However, it was until the movie came that we were
Like,
able
what
to
is
witness
this?
the true form
Some
of those
Inception
powerful
kinda-
gigantic beings governing over
Yeah.
hell and those sinners in it. These sentinels also have the
Jesus,
ability to
what
grant
is
those
that?
they deem worthy. The
Maybe some
skull-clad
demon?
armor, seeing their will fulfilled through
Damn,
them,
those
granting them
fingers.
the power
Skeletons.
of hell,
Fingers from
making
the
their
ground.
will absolutely to punish the sinners in whatever way they deem necessary. After
I just
becoming a
I just want to say the
skull-clad, Ichigo
characters
was
all look
easily
so
able to
cool,
win his
right?
battle.
Yeah.
However,
Can tell this
this
is
power
newer.
he
The
gained
art
had to
is
be
like
returned.
Yeah.
Coming in at number
better.
13 is Tensa Zangetsu. After the defeat, loss,
Ooh.
and confusion Ichigo was left in after his encounter with Aizen, he had to find
Aizen?
an even more powerful ability hidden
Who is
within himself
Aizen?
that would come with a heavy cost.
Is this Aizen?
However, he had no
Maybe?
other choice
think it's
as
Aizen.
this was his only hope at defeating Aizen
Yeah.
and saving the
Yeah.
town from him. In order to gain that
The
ability, he
handsome man.
needed to go
Right?
once again
I was
into
gonna
his
say.
inside world to learn his
Dashing,
final
handsome
technique
looks.
from Zangetsu. Only to be surprised that Zangetsu has reverted to a younger version of himself, and that his world is now
What?
fully submerged underwater.
From old
In
man
this
to
form,
young boy.
Zangetsu seems to be the
Right.
exact age of Ichigo, with the same
Right,
black
we saw
robes
the old
and
man
dead
just
eyes.
now.
Coming in at number 14 is Vasto Lorde Hollow Ichigo. Tensa Zangetsu wasn't the only one that caught Ichigo off guard. The appearance of Vasto Lorde Hollow
Oh my
Ichigo
God.
also came as a surprise to him, and he couldn't believe that
Damn,
this is how
it's
he
black.
looked when he was
Like
saving
black mask.
Orihime.
Yeah, because it's a
from
different character,
Okira.
right?
In this form, Hollow Ichigo looks
Ooh.
uncanny to when
That's
he
Vasto
fought
Lorde.
Okira. However, the colors this time are all black and white.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 15 is White Zangetsu. This form is the fusion of both Tensa, Zangetsu, and Hollow Ichigo. It is the culmination
These forms
of
are
all
so
the powers and forms into one, becoming
There's
the
so many
ultimate
forms,
strength
I don't
and
think I could
hurdle
have
that
kept
Ichigo
up.
must
Oh,
defeat in order to
26.
advance any further
Damn.
and learn the final Getsuga
at least
Tensho
26.
ability. In each blow they traded,
There might be
Ichigo
more in the
was
new
being
season.
thrown from side to side like a piece of paper. His strength was underwhelming and was being beaten back. However, he sensed sorrow and sadness in this battle. It wasn't his, however. It was White Zangetsu's. The thing about the final Getsuga is that it literally is the final Getsuga. Since in order to
What?
execute it,
Oh no, he's
Ichigo has to
crying.
burn all of his Rietsu, using it in one
He
last
died
Did he
again?
die
attack
again?
that is
Yeah.
all or none. And the
How many
cost
times are you gonna
is
die?
spiritual powers, of course.
I
Coming
feel
in
like
at
he was very strong, then he got kind of defeated, and then he got strong, and now he's dying again.
I mean, that's the
Number 16 is the Dangai
storyline
form.
of
After
all
Ichimaru
anime.
Jin
Yeah.
failed in destroying Aizen, and on his
Dangai
last
form.
breath, Ichigo emerged out of the Dangai, a new person.
He got
and
3
even
eyes.
seemed
Whoa, he
older,
got
with
older.
longer hair as well.
Yeah, because he's a new
Standing
person
face
now.
to face with Aizen, Ichimaru
Ooh.
saw in his eyes the strength needed to complete what
He's
he
like a
did.
god,
This
look at
form's
that, right?
Yeah, he
chain
got
is
wings.
covering his whole
Like butterfly.
hand, and his hair
Butterfly
is longer,
wings.
with a cold
Moth.
look in his eyes, and complete demeanor to Aizen. To the point he holds him from his head and jumps
What?
away from the city with him. Add insult to injury, he
Smash
reveals that in
him.
this form he is the one pulverizing the mountains, and to taunt Aizen even more, Ichigo
Whoa,
grabs
he
his
became
sword
like
with his
a
bare hand,
god.
Yeah.
stopping his attack.
With
and
his
proceeds
hand?
at tanking and shattering his Hado.
Damn, this is
Number
nothing.
90, Kuro Hitsugi.
Dude, it's
leaving
not even
Aizen for
fully
once
holding, it's just on the
speechless.
fingertips.
Yeah.
No smug comeback. In the end of it all, he even tanked his final form, Blast, harming only his left hand in the process. Coming in at number
What?
17
That's
is the
sick.
final Getsuga Tensho. When Ichigo decides to use this form, he proceeds to burn his Rietsu in a gray, dark mist enveloping him with waist
Rietsu like
black
a
hair
soul
and bandages,
energy or
covering his
something?
whole
Maybe.
body. And his right arm
His
up to
hair
his
became
eyes.
black.
With tattered and torn black remains of his kimono, you see in this form Ichigo becomes
Woohoo.
Sengetsu
Doesn't even
himself.
look like him anymore.
On his
Yeah.
left arm are the dark chains
It looks
covering
more
his whole
badass
arm.
though.
This form grants him control and the ability to condense all of his Rietsu into a final attack that
think
will burn
Rietsu
his
is like
soul,
the energy.
Reaper powers with it, donning the epic name of Mugetsu on that
What?
final technique. And it was thanks to that technique that they were finally able to stop Aizen in his tracks and put an end
Rip
to his
Aizen.
assault. After using the skill, Ichigo collapsed due to his fatigue and due to undergoing the
Ooh,
process
came
of
back.
burning up all of his Rietsu. Coming in at number 18 is Fullbring Base Form.
His
In
hair
the
came
aftermath
off,
of
he
the battle
balded.
with Aizen, Ichigo regains
What's a
consciousness
Fullbring
after
base
a month or
form?
so. And then another year and a half passes with Ichigo having no powers and just concentrating like a normal human on normal stuff at his age.
Wait, he
like
lost his
schooling,
powers? Oh,
going
because
out
he
with
used it
friends.
all up.
Yeah.
One thing leads to another, and he finds himself invited by someone named Kugo to their secret club called Execution. After an unknown
That's kind of
individual
cool though. It
targeted
kind of keeps you
Ichigo's
fresh,
friend,
you know. It's not
they
like
then
always
begin to
Yeah.
stronger,
discuss
stronger,
the
stronger,
power of
stronger.
Fullbring
It's
and
like
how it is different than
Wavy.
that of a Shinigami, and closer to that of a Hollow. To master Fullbring, one must pass through many stages of evolution and training, but first one
Evolution,
has to
eh?
learn to channel his powers through something he holds an affection to. In Ichigo's case, it was his Soul Reaper substitute badge forming a Suba, like that of Tensa Zangetsu, that he was able to
Interesting.
fire off like he used to do with Getsuga.
Oh, that's cool.
Coming in at number 19 is Fullbring Shinigami form. And his
So he's
rigorous
still, like,
training,
kind of
Ichigo is
human.
set to fight against Jackie inside
Oh my god, he
the
got
fish
stuck
tank
into a box.
Into the teddy bears.
Yeah.
during this fight. He gets his ass handed to him multiple times by Jackie, and in his moments of defeat, his badge goes berserk, engulfing his hand and unleashing crazy amounts of Rietsu. Jackie
Oh,
tries
damn.
to abort the training, but Ichigo believes in his badge and knows exactly what it wants from him. And that is to regain his powers as a Shinigami as soon
wants
as
the
possible.
powers
In
back.
this form, Ichigo is
He's
clad
so armed,
in black
though.
Rietsu shaped exactly like
He
a
got older
Shinigami,
again.
Shihakusho, with a blade-like Rietsu prolongation. In this form,
Who
Ichigo
is
battles
this?
against Tsukishima and shows
Oh,
a lot of
Tsukishima?
promise when it comes to his progression in his training. However, his form dissipates from his left shoulder, revealing that he has reached his limit in this
Ah.
unperfect
Tough
form.
life.
He has to
Coming
go
in at
to a
number 20
different
is
non-human
Fullbring Perfect
form.
Fullbring
Yeah.
Perfect Form is the third and last form Ichigo takes on.
Whoa, what an
After
interesting
the countless taunts
sword.
of Kugo, like slashing
Wait, that's
Ichigo's
his last
eyes
form?
and stabbing him in the chest, only to continue his ruse and play
Ew.
by
He gets stabbed again.
wanting to
Got
kill
slashed in the
Orihime and
eye.
Sato.
You see?
All this anger, rage, and helplessness
Ugh.
awakened the powers that he once lost.
Oh.
He completed his
He
Fullbring
regained the
form,
powers from
allowing
getting
him to
stabbed.
see the
Makes
Rietsu of
sense.
Kugo,
You need
even
to
though he
die
was blind.
to
This
come
form
back
grants Ichigo
good as
a
new.
full body armor that even covers parts of his face with a blade
What?
smaller than that of Tensa Zangetsu, emerging from his badge.
Ooh.
as his
Full body
new
armor.
This
Yeah.
form proved to be able to fight Tsukishima on equal footing, even though he had the help and backing of a mind-washed Orihime and Sato. The speed was just too much for any of them to
He's
handle,
like
and he even caught
overpowered
Tsukushima
assassin
unaware
at this
tearing
point,
off his
right?
hand.
Like super fast, like
Hime later
agile.
on fixed it, but it still counts as a feat. Coming
Cool
in at
armor,
number
though.
21
Fullbring.
is Fullbring Shikai. After the
Shikai.
betrayal of Kugo and losing his Fullbring powers, a broken Ichigo stood in the rain crying and feeling remorse.
This
for
guy is
being
like training him,
powerless,
right?
Yeah, I
unable
think
to
so.
protect
Okay.
anyone.
To
Only
get by
for
his
a white
powers.
blade to stab through him, granting him his
Just keeps
Again?
on stabbing
Next to the
him.
work of Uchiha
How to get powers?
Uchiha,
Just get
his
stabbed.
father, and Kusuke Urahara. With his powers restored and
How many
added to
times
them
has he
the power
died?
of the Fullbring, Ichigo was more than ready to teach Kugo a lesson about
Oh
wrestling.
wow, now he's like
And the best way to make him piss
burning.
his pants was to fire a Getsuga Tensho into the sky, destroying the mansion
Whoa.
and clearing the clouds from the sky, leaving Kugo
What?
speechless and
That's
terrified.
insane.
Coming in at number 22,
Right.
we have Fullbring
Oh my
Bankai.
God.
Similar
Fullbring
to his
Bankai.
other skills of Bankai before, the Fullbring Ichigo was yet again able to go into his Bankai form with a much more epic-looking Tensa Zangetsu. And even more power to his attacks, poor Kugo stood no chance
Dude, this
against
guy
him.
looks insane.
In this form, he was even able to block the sword beam of Kugo with his bare hand and defeat him once
What?
Once again.
and coming in at
The
number
magic
23
hands.
is True Zanpakuto.
Oh,
After
it's from
Ichigo's
the
blade
manga.
broke in his Bankai
Ah.
form, he was sent off to meet with Squad Zero in order
So I
to
think this is
reforge
what's gonna be in the
Zangetsu,
new
and with the help of the
seasons.
guidance of Oetsu,
Maybe.
Ichigo was
Right?
able to reforge
Yeah.
his weapon, but
Probably.
the surprise here was that this time Tensa Zangetsu was two
Too bad I
blades
won't be
rather
watching
than
it.
one,
Can't catch
with
up
a
in
white
time.
long blade and a shorter black one signifying his Shinigami and Hollow powers and achieving the true form of his weapon.
Perhaps the manga chapter is colored.
Yeah, it looks
Usually
really,
it's not colored.
Yeah. Wait, that was it? Oh, it's 23 forms, not 2026. Thank you very much to all of the supporters of our Patreon for supporting the channel. If you want to see our reactions to anime and stuff like that, head over to there. So that was all of Ichigo's forms. Kind of insane how he like kind of, whenever he got really overpowered, he dies. Then he loses all his powers, and then he regains his powers by getting stabbed multiple times, right?
Yeah. He's immortal.
Yeah, basically. What it seems like, he's like very edgy characters as well, which I really like.
Yeah.
You know, it's like always turning, and the raps, you know, like the little
Yeah.
raps, they always look so cool. So yeah, guys, that was it. It was really cool to see all of the Ichigo forms. If you'd like us to do any of more from Bleach videos, let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you next one.
Bye.